Hey beautiful friends, Dana the Cookie Mom here. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to make some white chocolate cranberry orange cookies. This is definitely a more popular cookie around the holiday time. Christmas seems to be the flavors kind of just work well around that time of year, but I also happen to know that this is my husband's favorite cookie. And Father's Day is right around the corner. So I was like, he's been doing so great. He's been losing a bunch of weight. He's been doing amazing. And I will always support that. But I also think we need a sweet treat every once in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and make a batch of these. And I'm going to give him just a couple. I'll freeze the rest for a trip we have coming up. But I do want to make these and give him something just a little bit sweet for Father's Day as well. So in front of me, I've got some ingredients. I've got 1 cup of room temperature butter, unsalted, which is 2 sticks of butter. I also have 2 eggs, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of orange extract, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 2 cups of white chocolate chips, 1.5 cups of craisins or dried cranberries. We also need 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and 3/4 cup of white sugar. The other optional ingredient to this recipe is some orange zest. I just don't happen to have any at the moment, or I would have added the zest of 1 orange. So those are the ingredients, and I did want to give those to you ahead of time. I promised I'd start doing that just to make things a little easier to follow. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me see if you can see Betsy in the frame. I'm gonna just turn you a bit. There we go. So here's Betsy, she's here. We're gonna start with our butter. And I do have my oven at 375 degrees. Okay, and over here I have my sugar. Okay, get that going. We want to cream that together for about 2 minutes, just until it's nice and combined. And while that is going, I just want to say happy Father's Day to any of the dads out there. I'm also going to make a video of an orange sugar cookie, which was my dad's favorite cookie. He passed away when I was 12 or 13. I believe I was 13. I was young. But that was his favorite cookie. And it also happens to be one of my favorite cookies. So I wanted to make that one. And then I am also going to make a batch of peanut butter cookies today because of my stepdad, who absolutely loves peanut butter cookies. And my stepdad, love him to death, and he has really stepped up into the granddad role for my son in an absolutely magnificent way. So I'm gonna just make cookies for the guys that I love in my life. So there, yeah. And I make my son cookies all the time, so he gets cookies any time of the day. Okay, so I'm gonna add 2 eggs. In they go. Woo, I almost threw it. Here is my orange extract, my vanilla extract, and my salt. Okay, those are going in. Just until those eggs are combined. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Baking soda. And of course, our flour. There's 1. Get that second one ready. And then I also said I needed a 1/4 of a cup. Okay, go ahead and get this started. Flour shower, not a bad one, just kind of a sprinkle. Wasn't too bad. Hopefully this big cup don't make it worse. There. Oh God, I got it all over the side of Betsy. I just got my poor Betsy all kinds of dirty. Jeez. Okay. So right now this is your basic shortbread dough pretty much with just some orange extract in it. This is what's going to make it all yummy and white chocolatey and cranberry. So right now we just have our basic shortbread cookie dough. Got some flour on the counter there. And I mean, it's just your basic sticky cookie dough at the moment. So I'm gonna fold in the remainder of my ingredients by hand, of course, just because I don't want the chocolate chips to stick to the bottom of the bowl and kind of like break up. And I also don't want my cranberries to break apart too much. So cranberries are going in. Chocolate chips are going in. And you can use a spatula. My hands are clean, so I'm just going to use my hands. And again, my oven is at 375 degrees. And these are going to be a number 2 cookie scoop, which is 2 tablespoons of dough. And we'll probably get about 6 to 8 of these on a tray, depending on the size of your tray. So if you feel you are using like a smaller cookie tray, maybe just do 6. I know I'm using a bigger tray, so I'm going to use 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just rinse my hands very quickly. Baking sheet. I have a number 2 cookie scoop again. Two tablespoons of dough. Looks about like that. Okay. And we are just going to put 6 to 8 of these on a tray. Bake them off at 375 degrees for about 9 to 11 minutes. Again, I always give you a variant. Only because people's ovens are different. So I know I'm going to have to bake mine at about 11 minutes. Some people's ovens are like power and you only got to bake them for 9. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to roll these out and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Welcome back. I have white chocolate orange cranberry cookies. Very excited. Smell the orange extract. There's all kinds of beautiful flavors in there. You can see you got some cranberries and some white chocolate. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I mean, there's a hunk of the white chocolate there. So, again, this is my husband's favorite cookie, but I love the bright flavors in it. So, hopefully it's delicious. Let's give it a try. That shouldn't be that good. That shouldn't be that good. Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on. Okay, so the first thing that hit my tongue was actually the white chocolate. Nice and like subtle cream. And then you get like the burst of the cranberry. And then like that lingering after effect of like the orange. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. So, white chocolate, orange cranberry cookies. I hope you enjoy them. Have a blessed and beautiful day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Love ya. Bye.